Can you hear me? But I think this is a different live. Oh, there I am. Can you hear me? Tiff, are you there? Okay, I'm just adding Tiff right now. What a nightmare.
Hey.
Oh, look, I see Deanna's there. Are you listening to all our craziness here?
Okay, turn your computer down because I can hear like you in a delayed.
Um, okay, mine is off. Yay, Deanna's here. Okay, can you hear the delay because mine's on mute now?
Yeah, I can hear it coming from you.
Well, how rude.
Hey, Deanna.
Okay, how about now? If not,
Yep,
I'll just turn it off. It's okay. I closed it. Hi, Deanna. How are you?
I can still hear it, girl.
Oh my God. I don't know. Deanna, can you hear like a double echo from me? I'm just gonna have to let you do. Yeah, we're definitely on a little delay.
Let me.
Deanna, can you hear us okay? No, oh no, no double echo?
Maybe we'll just have to get used to that because you don't hear like a delay.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you're just louder. Oh, look at Tiff's background. So cute.
Yours too.
Thank you, Deanna, for joining. We're so excited and we were so nervous, right, Tiff?
I'm listening to the delay and it's making me crack up. But yes, I'm so glad we're here doing this. Let me
Let's
try.
see.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I could hear you.
Maybe it was mine. It was playing in the background on the computer.
Oh, so it was you.
Uh, oh,
Well, we got one participant. Woohoo!
yeah.
I'm telling you, everybody's still at work on our end over here on the California side, but that's okay
Yeah,
because they could, they could watch it later. So, you
yeah,
know.
we can save it and we can have them watch it later. So go ahead and start, Lillian. Tell us what we're here for.
All right. Well, Deanna, this is, of course, aimed for everybody, but girl, right now you're our main focus. So, so Tiff and I were sharing, that we save a lot of crafty projects because there's just so many crafters out there with great ideas, and of course, we look at something cute and we start saving them. And that's what we started doing. We start saving it either in our Pinterest, sometimes on our Instagram. You know how you could save. And so we started talking about like, hey, let's pick a project every 2 months and let's create it. And then let's see, how they both turn out. It's like the same project, but how do they both turn out? What are the differences? What else inspired us? And so we put a crafty bucket list together, and we've actually chosen for the whole year, if I remember correctly, right, Tiff? Tiff, are you there? Did I lose her?
Aaron back.
Oh, there she is.
Somebody asked me where we were at because they went to my page. I'm
Oh,
like, we're in scrap goodness. So yeah, we picked out 6 projects for the whole year. and we kind of went through our Pinterest page and wrote down notes of things that we wanted to work on together. You chose a couple, and I chose a couple, and they were pretty close. We both were in agreement on everything we wanted to make. So I'm excited. We've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that bucket list, it's like we were talking about, the bucket list keeps growing, but
Hmm.
like we don't do it.
Yeah,
We don't do it as much. So we're like 2024 is the year. So
we don't set aside time for those projects that we all want to work on. And, we get busy with swaps and all that stuff, which is awesome. But there's so much I want to make. So this year, I'm totally dedicating to making those projects that I want to make. So, yeah,
yeah, so that's how the idea came. And they were like, we got to share this. How do we share it? And I was like, well, we've never done a live. Let's just make fool of ourselves and let's just do it. So here we are.
that's how we got here.
Anywho, so this idea was inspired by Andrea Lakes. I believe she is Andrea Lake Creates on Instagram and on YouTube. Um, we will, I think in the description, I added her information. I'll make sure that she's there, but she's the one that came up with this idea. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, we need to do this because it uses, and Tiff, I know you have an example of the card box set. She
I
used the card box set that you could get anywhere in the store. Well, not anywhere. Tiff will tell you where. And she converted it into this like annual mini album. So Tiff, I know you have it. Why don't you show it?
Sure. Andrea called this just her 2023 year in review project. And she showed that she had a stack of these cards. And um, I purchased mine at Walmart. I couldn't believe they even had them, and they were Maggie Holmes. But I know you can get these at scrapbook.com. You ordered yours, didn't you, Lillian?
I actually got mine either Joann's or Michael's.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's just the important part is to get it in these boxes, and they come with just blank cards. And then what she did is she used cards inside, but she used this box to decorate as the holder. So that's what you would need.
Yeah, and I've linked her Instagram in the description, so you could totally go to her Instagram and check it out. She has like two posts showing that project. Um, and again, super easy. It's just all about decorating, and it turns out so cute. Another thing, just to note, while the box, idea is terrific because, you know, I mean, you already have the box, you just decorated. My project is I'm going to create a class out of it for my local scrapbook store. So, the owner was like, I don't know if I'm going to buy a whole bunch of boxes with cards so we could, everybody has their individual one. So I created the box itself. So whether you find the card set in a box or not, you could still do this. Because that's what I had to do. My first one, I created it with the card box. And then this one that you see in front right here, I created actually the box, which we all, I think, have done that before. And then I just followed the same process. So, anywho, so I think we should start sharing. Um, Tiff, I know, where's yours? Okay, there's Tiff. Um, the collection that I used is the new Simple Stories. Here, and I wrote it down. It's the Simple Vintage Spring Garden that I used, and I wanted to use the whole collection because, again, I'm turning it into a class at my local scrapbook store. Tiff, which ones did you use?
I used the Maggie Holmes Woodland Grove, and then I also used Poppy and Pear by B. Valent or Valent. I'm not sure how you say her name. So,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
her very first and new collection. It's so cute.
And I used mainly the Woodland Grove, but I used in the inside when we show them our inside the calendars. That was the one that came with Poppy and Pear. So, but I love how, first of all, if you just look on the outside, how they both look totally different, but awesome.
And it was really hard for me. It was really hard for me not to add like rhinestones and extra different flowers and as we do when we embellish, because again, as I was creating this, it was for the class that I'm going to um that I'm going to have at my local scrapbook store. So anything extra that I would add, the girls would be expecting that in the class, and it's like, oh no, we're going to just stick to the kit. So that was really hard for me when I saw Tiffany's and it's all embellished with extra, flowers. You know how we judge. I was like, oh, I must do this again.
Yeah, well, and I kind of did it with my whole intention of, I'm going to go on a date night once a week and, do this. Well, that didn't work, but um, I just kind of wanted something for, just either friends or family or something that we do for this next upcoming year. So when you open these or you pull them out your cards, you're only going to need 12, and you're going to use them it's going to be one per month. And I said I used the Woodland Grove, but I used the Poppy and Pear for this first sheet, that for the calendars. And so each is going to have a different month.
Yeah, and I don't have that collection. That I believe that was the collection that Andrea used. I could be wrong because she did focus on the calendars. And I didn't have that collection, but I did get on Pinterest and I found a free file. And I found these.
So
Look at
pretty.
how cute they are. And again, free file at Pinterest. I just snipped it and saved it. So happy to share. If you guys want me to share it, I am more than happy to do that. But look at how beautiful they are. So I use these again because I didn't have that collection and I didn't use that collection. So let me go ahead and take mine out as you showcase
Sure.
yours.
Yeah. So I just took each one, just decorated at the front. That's like I was saying, the Woodland Grove pieces. And when you open them up, this first one I did a little bit different, and then I kind of figured out what I wanted for the rest of the months. But um, I'm going to either make a collage or a photo to put on here for something that we did in January. And then here in the pocket, you could put a note, kind of like a TN or a junk journal, or whatever you want to do. But um, that was my first one. But then in February, I started to kind of repeat the same process of I made just I sewed pieces of the collection on here to make notes instead of doing a pocket. And that's what I'll do, is on each one I'll just put the picture there and put notes. So, but yeah, just added little embellishments for each one.
And we haven't seen our entire project. We didn't share with each other. We shared like a couple of pieces.
Hmm.
This is really the first time that we're seeing um, the whole collection or the whole project completed. When Tiff showed me that she was doing stitching, I was like, "Oh man, I want to do stitching," but I couldn't again because mine is for a class. But I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to do this again."
This project was so awesome because I wanted to complete a project. It really did not take that very long, or take very long. Most of it was embellishing, like, because the cards are already there, and this piece was already available. I just had to cut that out, or yeah. So just super fun. I mean, if you guys want a quick project, but this would be so good to gift too. Oh, look at that pretty paper of yours.
Yeah, because I again I wanted to stick to the collection and not go too overboard because this is a class. My front was very simple. The only thing I added to all of them was I don't know if you could see the rhinestones. Like I had to add some bling bling to it.
Of
But
course,
yeah, huh?
of course you have to.
I had to. So for the most part, mine all have like different rhinestone. I matted them in a different color. And then what I did is again using the collection. I did a lot of layering and a lot of pieces for the collection. Of course, I had to use some of my 3D flowers. And then what I did is I matted the inside just ready for the picture to be there. You don't have to do that. But I thought, let me go ahead and do that. But as you could see, there's my little rhinestone. But look at how pretty these calendars are. Like if you can't get the poppy and pear, just use, a free file and whatever collection you want.
Yes.
And look at how perfect that is.
Yeah. I just saw your little paper clips. I need to remember to put paper clips in there. I just love that idea. So mine are a little bit simpler inside right now, and I waited to line it because I wanted to see what size my pictures were going to be. And then you can always go back here and add more, or even if you gift this, make it a little bit simple, and they can always add more to it too. Love it.
Yeah, this is definitely a great idea, Deanna. It was so quick. I think especially if you keep it, like I think I kept mine simple. I mean, look at the just matted it, added some bling, and then the only decoration was this. And again, I kept to the collection. So this is everything in that collection. Um, and that was it. And I love it. I did one before this one. I did one for my sister, and that one I really did embellish it because I gave it to her for her birthday. Um, but yeah, this was a great project,
Super cute. What collection is again? That ephemera is so pretty.
isn't it? It is the new Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Spring Garden.
Ooh, pretty,
Yeah,
pretty. I love
very.
it. Um, this punch was inspired by Lillian. Both of these.
I love the little flowers.
Me too. I almost want to add them on everything.
Super cute. Oh, that's a great idea, Deanna. Look what she says. That would be a great way to keep track of your crafty friends' birthdays per month.
That would be a great idea.
Or for those of you that, craft every month and celebrate maybe a birthday every month, that would be the group picture month.
Hmm.
And
Well,
actually, I say that because I go crafting every month here at my local store with my girlfriends. And, I'm all about pictures. So when I showed them this, they were like, "Oh my God, let's make one. And then let's take a picture every month." Because sometimes we forget. But for the
hmm
most part, we always take one. But now it's like every weekend that we get together, we're like, let's take our picture because we're going to create this friendship album as we have titled it. Isn't that cute?
yeah, when I first saw this, I thought of you and your friends when you go crafting because you always take a group photo usually, and it's already made for the year, and you can just print out the picture when you get home, and boom, there you go. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure probably a lot of you guys have pick up these card box set. Ooh, look, this is one of my favorites. I use that white eyelash trim. I was
that's
like, oh my God, why didn't I use it more often?
that collection is really, really, really pretty.
Do you like it?
I do. It's very Eastery, if that's a word.
We'll make it a word.
Um, if you can't find those card boxes, I mean, I'm sure you can find. It doesn't have to be like the Maggie Holmes one or anything. I'm sure any card boxes. If not, you could just make a box. I just
And that's what I did. These cards weren't Maggie Holmes. I can't remember. It's just one of their, you know, box
uh-huh.
set. And remember for mine, I did not have a box, so I had to create the
Yeah.
box myself.
It's just a great way to make a little album. I even did the inside of mine, make it pretty and, tie it up. But it's just a great way to make a little mini album and have it sitting out. I just think it's a great idea. So,
Yeah, and this is what my front looks like. It's just super cute. And let me tell you, I tried not to make it chunky, the cards, but I think I did go a little bit overboard. Um, but it still works.
as long as it fits and you can tie it up. So, um, yeah, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, it was definitely a quick project. If you have this box set, I mean, definitely do it. It's so cute. I agree, Deanna. I think both of them turn out good. It could be any style you want. Um, and it's a perfect gift. My sister, when I gave it to her for her birthday, she loved it because I chose pictures of her and with her husband or her daughter or us. So she really, really liked it.
Yeah.
I think Andrea in hers, which was this project was inspired by, I think she put like little journaling, like how you did, Tiffany, the
Uh-huh.
journal cards. I think in her example, she placed her journaling there, and I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, I'm looking at her page right now and she did like journaling on the left-hand side in a picture and um but yeah, you can use it for anything. You can put pictures on both sides. I mean, I just love the idea of using the box and the cards in it. So,
Yeah, absolutely. So,
yes.
um, so Deanna, I will send this to you again. It's a free file that I found. I just grabbed it, saved it in a Word doc so I could, make the measurements, get the measurements exactly the same for all of them. So I'm more than happy to send it to you if you want to use it for this project or for any project. And again, because I didn't have the poppy one, but there's just so many freebie files out there that's the first place I went.
Yeah. And we talked about maybe getting freebies, or we'll try to figure out something each time we come on and doing something, a little freebie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for us. This was our first one, Deanna. Thank you for joining us. For anybody else that probably sees our video later, hopefully, leave us comments. Hopefully, you'll join us. We'll do a better job at marketing it more on Instagram so people could join. But this was fun. I
It was
can't wait
really
for
fun.
the project.
I'm trying to get Lillian to do it weekly, but I don't know if that'll work. So,
Maybe monthly, but right
okay.
now bi-monthly is good.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
yay. Deanna enjoyed it. Thank you, Deanna.
thanks, Deanna. We got
Okay.
some. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.